Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? This is Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction, and we're back at it with another album reaction. And this time, oh man, this is from one of my favorite artists, Elzhi. That's right, he just dropped an album a few days ago, Seven Times Down, Eight Times Up, and we're looking at 12 songs, a nice little 46-minute journey. So I'm excited. Features that he has is Monica Blair, legendary Fez Rock, and Monica Blair again. So not too many features, which is dope. So we're gonna get like a lot of just Elzhi doing what he does best. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this Elzhi first reaction review video. What's good, everybody? Let's go ahead and dive into this. The first track is the Foolish Intro.
Oh, shit. Oh, this the intro? This is what I need right here. Oh, motherfucker don't realize. It ain't easy to do this shit when you fake. It's easier to do this shit when you real. This real shit right here. You know it's crazy, man, when you listen to music next to somebody that's musty than a motherfucker, dog. And the music's so good, you don't even move. The more I listen to this music, the more I feel like it's when you saw pigeons eating pigeons, nigga. I remember going out to the zoo, wasn't an animal in that motherfucker. Detroit shit, nigga. Big ass sign said ferocious lion. Looked in that air, took all the deers, put Ben Wallace wigs on them. It's that hard shit, nigga. Thank you, Elzhi.
All right, before we get into that intro was freaking hilarious. Oh my goodness. All right, so that's awesome. I love, if you've heard other Elzhi albums before, he does have some pretty dope intros. It reminds me a lot of Kanye's College Dropout, Late Registration intros. Joe Budden has some really cool intros as well, but this one was really dope. So now we're gonna get into the actual first track, "EarlyBird Nightowl," and I actually, no, "Smoke and Mirrors." That's getting ahead of myself. But yeah, "Smoke and Mirrors," like that, feature Monica Blair. So let's go ahead and get into it. Elzhi.
Vowed to make my reflection proud, nigga. So kick rocks and then take the cloud with you. If we have a record silence, not allowed, silence, don't talking loud. They not just giving the crowd speech. I have thoughts of running wild to being profile rich. Gloria, who said I wouldn't be shit in my living room a month after my mom's passed. Pops held her back, though he fed into her lies. Years ago, I'm still affected. I can see it in my eyes, like the marijuana leaf that I cheat by myself in the mirror for a clearer understanding of my health. Mentally, I can see I was meant to be a threat. It's in my eyes, I see red when I'm physically upset. Direction I see.
All right. Yo. All right, so man, okay, that's gonna be the first track, "Smoke and Mirrors." Honestly, like, a part of me was just all like, yo, why is he rapping like that? But I love the concept of it as far as that idea of smoke and mirrors, that kind of hard to, get the clarity through. But I felt like this one was really dope, because if you heard what he was saying, it was like a bunch of like dope stuff, but I feel like it was purposely like offbeat to drive a message in general. So yeah, that's "Smoke and Mirrors." And hey, if you like the t-shirt, this is actually my company, Dabtro Creations. You can get and order the t-shirt, link in the comments, as well as I'm gonna be smoking my blended CBD pre-rolls, the composition. So you can order those. I have the 5 for 20. Those ship out to you. So yeah, make sure to check those out. Anyways, we're gonna get into the one that I originally thought was the first track, and maybe that was for a reason, or maybe I was just being silly. But this one, Early Bird Night Owl. All right, let's get into it.
Back tonight, cause I'll drag you back to earth and pause it. If you with the shit, then you should wear it if the draws fit. I'm still tighter than the claustrophobic in the mosh pit. And bad to the bone is the skeletons in your closet. Sit down before I make change that I'm forced to deposit. Y'all be thinking y'all Nas when y'all really prize with the Fuji. It's pumping in the Mitsubishi while I was eating sushi. Hey. Try to dish the crew, but we don't play. No vacate or recess. Not even where they surfboard and where they ski ledge. Where the palm trees stacked up to build a house with the yard. And cheated death like repeated breath. Blown inside of lungs, creating oxygen. Hook you up and pull your socks again about your moccasins. I'm way tubular, brain around us. When the birds chirping, rolling herbs, working on the illest master plan, cause I don't sleep. Up all night when I write that snorting white that could have shortened height on the go peak. On the early night owl, who's next to right now? They might smile with them dirty looks, say they quite fat. You never get.
Oh my goodness, yo. Not only was that beat, that oh my goodness, that combination of beat and his flows throughout this thing. Oh my goodness. All right, this is definitely shaping up to be freaking fire. Like for real, for real. So far we got this is the second track of him actually spitting. So let's go ahead and I like I said, I love that title, Early Bird Night Owl. Like, damn, that shit's fire. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the next one. Hot Winter, Cold Summer. Elzhi. 7 times down, 8 times up.
In your car and watch it transform like Meg Fox and Shia LaBeouf. The doors become arms, the chest is each front tire buff. My throne gets stone like it's not high enough. I need a blimp that says that I'm a pimp. Every web that turned mobster should swim with the lobster in the shit. Man, that's a bad hand, don't blame me. Blame the dealer who designed the plan. Had the hottest shit this winter, the coldest shit this summer. Mark your calendar, your days are numbered. I plan to have the hottest shit. I plan to have the hottest shit next winter. Show the coldest shit next summer. Mark the calendar, your days are numbered. At a frag grenade with a jagged blade or a high with 5 snapdragons being whacked and swayed around killer bees. Hit the ground, kneel your knees. L is that nigga, don't forget that legit fact. I'm the curveball that split bats and spit cataclysms. And most keep their distance because in close view he can open your mind, leak out your spirit and ghost you. Take a leap for hell under the reaper spell and be a decoy in the sky. Wearing the Pisces on a Libra scale. I earn riches and I twist lot. So when you miss fly, you can light a cigar, toss a match and burn bridges. Thoroughbreds, if they carport and they terror red. Arrowhead, knock the king's crown and left the pharaoh dead. Then a red Camaro sped off with no witness. Calendar, your days are numbered. Plan ahead of hottest shit this winter. Show the coldest shit next summer. Mark the calendar, your days are numbered. Keep up, you gotta put your own.
Yo. Hot winter, cold summer. Dang. Okay, Elzhi just dropping banger after banger. Little Rocky start with that first one, but not that the first track was bad, but yo, this is that type of this is that stuff. Yo, and if you want to know what I'm puffing on, this is that legal herbage. This is the composition CBD blended pre-roll. So anytime that I'm doing these little reviews, you'll see me puffing on this because, yo, gets me right in the focus. Doesn't make you all high, messy, or anything like that, even though me loves the THC too. But CBD, man, get this in your system. Link in the description. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the next track, and that track is Light One, Right One, which is the first single I heard from this. So yeah, this being on track 5. All right, let's go ahead and see. Yeah, cheeky that. This beats, man.
Comment in a vessel. If I wasn't, would life be less stressful? I don't know. I think that is our new beginnings to grow like 5 on the black hand side. Taking pride in your fro during Jim Crow. Just let it Jim go. Did you catch it? I hope it was caught by some kid whose parents got divorced. I'll be happy if I only touch the fan once. Cause all I do is light one, right one. All I do is light one, right one. All I do is right. All I do is light one, right one. All I do is light one, right one. All I do is light. All I do is light one, right one. Chef earned to make a fiend out some Tina look like Audrey Hepburn and Steve McQueen. I seen him in the movie once on a late night. Was with this bad chick. We smoked about 2-3 blunts. Run and tell 10 of your friends to stream this album all year, and why they at it. Make sure they tell 10 of their co-workers so that they can do the same. Put the Dutch to the flame and blow strands. $100 gam blunts. Them killers that make Popo start up manhunts. Take a puff and jot it better than you can, dunce. I'll be happy if I only touch the fan once. Cause all I do is light one, right one. All I do is light one, right one. All I do is right. All I do is light one, right.
All right, so that was Light One, Right One, and that was there was 3 singles that I heard from it. It was Jason, Light One, Right One, and Smoke and Mirrors. So you know, out of all 3 of them, that one was definitely my favorite one. That Light One, Right One is a straight up certified banger. And so now what we're doing is we are diving into the halfway mark territory. And man, this is sounding freaking fire. And let's see. So the next track we got here is Ferndale. So let's check it out. Track 6.
Okay. We're gonna go back to the beginning. So close your eyes and visualize how it feels. Cause the shoot is real. Used to roll a joint, then you drove it to the side. I got the patio out there, just me and you, living life, dipping through the city, gazing at the stars over Ferndale. In our own world, bottomless mimosas, bumping affirmations, incense, high grade, what we burn air. Wasn't at the magic bag, he was at the Emery. Remember we encouraged each other to push the envelope like return mail. Look at you, you doing your thing now. Moved away and you got the world on the string now. It was just me and you. Dipping through the city, floating through the city, ride high, living life. Dipping through the city, floating through the city. It was just me and you.
Oh, snap. Before we get into that. Whew. Okay. So, Ferndale. Oh, man. So, I like really dope nostalgic tracks that take you on this adventure. And instantly, you know, this track made me think of just like a high school crushes. Got the girl, different things like that in your whole town, just sweet memories. And, you know, during this time, and especially during the time that he dropped it, I think that, you know, Elzhi, for what I think Elzhi is super slept on. Like, I don't know. It's honestly a trip to me that Eminem, I know Royce has done stuff with Elzhi, but y'all gotta quit sleeping on Elzhi. But this was dope. His beat selections allow so much repeatable value because I just go off into my own world. Like it's super dope. Now this next track, Goods of Boat feature of Fez Rock, like that beat was already super hard. So let's go ahead and get into it. Track number 7.
Back on the hunt for vagrants. The devil Zan called the Black Axe, a scene from out of Crown House. Shot by Tarantino on the mean streets of Clement Fab in the black Gran Torino. Heard the goons held up off of 96, he well equipped, pages in the air, he can smell a stench. Inside the trap house, he tunneled through caves, ran upon a whole army, it's type of double O cinematic fashion. The metal lion, going to war with a tyrant who control the waters like Poseidon. Could this be the last writing of a hero? Dash.0 on the ocean floor, begging for his life. Come on, for real though, my nigga thorough. Squeeze cannons like Jack Sparrow, had the villain staring down the eyes of double black barrels, but he still fighting. Was rated murder. MG, straight up.
Okay, man, that was super freaking dope. I love when an album isn't just like all tracks and it does something like that, because what it does for me as a listener, it allows me to go ahead and recap, just be able to re-go through instead of going into the next track, the next adventure and everything like that. I like the way Elzhi is put in these little transitions and these little skits. I like the way Elzhi has put these transitions and skits in between this to go ahead and give a break, because they'd be saying some dope stuff. And even though I like the fact that it was putting this as a double feature, and on one side you got Fez Rock, and then on the other side you got Elzhi going at it. Fez Rock killed it. This beat is just a particular storyline. Like, I sat up there and I can see that me being a writer, like, besides making music, like, I write books. I have a book out, Ideas of Illusion, and me just like hearing that whole thing like play out, I'm just like, man, like, that sounds really dope. But hey, let's go ahead and it was a double feature, so now let's go ahead and hear Elzhi's Thugged Out Zombies.
Between drive-bys, house raids, and store robbery, that wasn't till I seen this video. It was kinda ill. Still, I didn't think that it was real, let alone important. It was a clip from a broadcast of New York City. How kids was getting blasted. They climbing outside the casket, eating brains, attacking anyone in eyesight. We crack jokes, strange from close range. You bit a chunk of my man's throat before the exchange. That's when it all changed. He was leaking out the neck. Marcus tackled him to the ground. I grabbed the tape as I'm spraying landings through his back. I noticed there's no blood. Shit was crashing. My dash into my crib. I seen a ton of them in passion. One had a blunt in his ear. I called my man's cousin who lives on my block. He told me to stay away from over there. He said it looked like the world was about to end. So I found a random spot and let myself in. Now we back to where the story began.
Ooh, man. Okay, before we get into the next track, man, that was, if you've heard Elzhi's previous project, he usually drops a really dope storytelling stuff that's in there, man. There was one where I forgot the name of the track, but it was like a dream sequence. Like, that shit was super dope. But this was dope too. This was very, very dope. Thugged Out Zombies. I like that cool little random like movie special in between, because it's just like when you listen to this project, it seems like a little movie, and these two were like little rap intermissions. So that was dope. This next track number 9 is Potential. So we got 4 more tracks to go, guys. Man, a little short and sweet, but I dig it.
How can one who make the sacrifice lose? I got the same rocks, the left price bruise. It could have broke me twice, paying overpriced dues. Hey. In reality, none of you can fuck with me. Even back then, we not agreed. That was how, yeah. On top, breathing oxygen inside of a dream I always prayed about, and I could have pulled up at the party, hopped out and skirted off the Joe chick. Glow sick, you would have seen it so quick, but that ain't the time I'm on. It's a slow chick, let me rewind it back when I was standing on my talents, legs spread over a tightrope, focusing on balance, blocking gang. My brand schemes probably got my haters so mad. I'm sure they had steam pouring out their ears for years. I stayed dedicated to my craft while they laughed at it, as if it was a waste of time slipping through an hourglass. They 2 cents could have went towards the water power. I wish they could have seen it. Seen what? My potential. Putting you up on game. You got some shit, but wait till my demise drop. It's mind-blowing. My life's a sitting in the end praying. Just be thankful you were in the presence of a giant whose father blew his chance. He left before I learned how to put on a shoe and tie it. Unlike the fools who come around who smoke up all your loud, you never see when niggas quiet. To present me with small pages, I know I'm the shit. I eat rap books and leave my teeth marking pencils. I wish they would have seen what? My potential. I told you.
Okay, man. Potential is fire, man. Okay, that okay, that was really dope. I super dig that. Man, the beats on here, the subject matter. That's why I really dig Elzhi, because I feel like he's talking to like the mid 20, early 40 crowd. Like, it is this particular, I don't know if you noticed with it as the other last tracks, but even just talking about mental health, depression, things being aligned, different things like that. I really dig this. And then just, being where he's at right now and just reflecting on, man, I wish you would have seen my potential, because man, fucking fire. Mel's eye, bitch. But yeah, that's track 9. So now let's go ahead and get into the second with Monica Blair, and that's G.O.D. God.
G.O.D. G.O.D. Yeah. Sometimes I wonder who they pray to. It's G.O.D. Grand houses for drug sale. G.O.D. Guns, outfits, and dollars. Yeah. Hey, tell me, what do you believe in? Is it gold, oil, and don't let the things that you see with your 2 eyes deceive. See, tell me, what do you believe? It's tied into what you perceive. Believe what you should have or achieve. Don't be like me. I almost saw that in a girl. Didn't appreciate. I knew this younger from around the way. Down to stay active to get some paper. Would climb a fire escape, or hop gates to pull off a cable. School was never priority, nor was he forced to go. Normally every morning he's stuck in court, moving accordingly. First day. Cause many died for it and was chalking out. What do you praise? What's over everything I'm talking about? G.O.D. Gold, oil, and diamonds. G.O.D. Grand houses for drugs.
Now these girls want every motherfucking thing. I remember when all you had to have was G.O.D. Good old D. They want everything now. G.O.D. Shit, that's what a bitch want. Every motherfucking thing. She don't even know.
Oh man, okay. So yeah. G.O.D, man, making you think about these concepts, man. Like, yo, that's the one thing that I always like about Elzhi. It's just the fact to make you think, just to look at something from a different perspective, man. Elzhi, king of that. So, G.O.D, dope this in the cup. Now we got second to last track, Master Class. So let's get it. Mm-hmm. What? Yeah. New Monica.
Chip grew from miniature to a mega monstrosity, touching his copy in blood, bearing my signature. The information embedded is priceless. Those who were beheaded, this shredded, get slices, never dreaded this crisis. They should have learned the do's and don'ts, so I wrote this to warn you about the unicorn that's shitting on your goat list. There's a chapter on how not put above your best to. The way I break down science, I could have backed it up to sell it for $1 million piece and civilize the wildebeest.
One man crazy. See, but it's
I came here to school y'all niggas. Watch me rack them up like side hustles in the pool hard niggas. I'm telling you, boy, feel you the answer to this problem. Make sure that you ready when I call you out. I came here to school y'all niggas. If you broke or you fell into wealth, don't be a hot shot. I turn to a shell of himself. You gon' learn today. I don't care how you earn your pay. Body giants like David. I'm an amazing man. Before we go any further, if we're on the same page, then you should raise a hand.
shit. Make sure I see him so when I perform this live, the people who's the closest to me gets a high five in real time. I still rhyme the words and saying the song. Then I ask to play a game. If I point at you, start playing along. Up and down, up and down. If you think you know what I'm all about and you feel you're the answer to this problem, make sure that you're ready when I call you out. I came here to school y'all niggas.
Get into the last track, Jason Masterclass, super dope. You know, I love the way like Elzhi is able to drop like this dope project in the middle of all this craziness. Yeah, he knows how to pick the beats, and you know, Elzhi is just wordplay. I love the subject matter. Everything is like different. You know, with this particular track, there was definitely some repeatable stuff on there. Like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. So we're gonna get into Jason, and then we're gonna do an overall review of the whole thing. And yeah, let's get into it. Track 12. Last track, Jason.
Yeah, you heard it, Jason. That kid who had a rocky past. Died 1,000 deaths and woke up in a hockey mask. Bloody blade, socket glass, couple blunts of broccoli stats. Knock you on your cocky ass fast as a Kawasaki crash. Yeah, these niggas thought that I was finished till our paths crossed. They swore they saw a ghost, a zombie off of bath sauce. They not ready, they can't hold your sweaty palms steady. Verses like Freddie gets Jason matched up with Shady. Then throwing the Yeti, kill the drama dead. Mama said, if we all was on the same loaded like a pack saloon, who let the creature from the black lagoon out the crack of coldest macaroon? Who's a macaron from a whack platoon who fronted on me till I spun around and get it back the room. Jason. This shit. Motherfuckers don't realize, dog. You wasting time when you're listening to that music that make you dance and not be creative. Motherfucking back hurt for doing that woe shit.
And
this
that,
is what cash
everybody,
sounds like. This is what winning.
And that, everybody, is Elzhi's new album. Down 7 times, 8 times up. 7 times down, 8 times up. Man. And the cool thing is that, you know, from Two Dope Boys, when they posted about it, this particular album was like a mantra. You know, he said he used that particular mantra throughout his time to help him. And honestly, man, the project itself was freaking fire. I'll tell you, my favorite ones so far, well, my favorite ones in general during this was the EarlyBird Nightowl, Hot Winter, Cold Summer, Light One, Right One, Potential, and Masterclass. I like Jason, but like those were definitely my top on first listen. Now he, on the Two Dope Boys website, it says that he describes it as a collage of memories and metaphors of royalty, excellence, and an underlying message of resilience. So, man, it's a really dope project. Definitely add it to your list of new music to check out. I know there's several albums I need to check out. The Conway Machine, Alicia Keys album. I still got to check out Big Sean, Detroit. But this one, like I said, these are my favorite artists get priority. So that's why this came out the way it did. And I was just like, I was really excited to be able to listen to something new. The last project Elzhi dropped was that Jericho project, which was super fire. This project, it was produced by, let's see. I know he dropped out with Khrysis. I'm not sure who the producer is with this one. but it's fire. That's all I know is that this whole project was super fire. I love as far as a lot of the deeper meanings to it. That's the main thing that stood out to me, you know, and I really like as far as at the end how he was saying, you know, you want to listen to something that's gonna energize you to like do some really dope stuff like this. This energized me to write a song, you know, to just get up and do some stuff. It doesn't have me feeling, you know, really low vibrational stuff, you know, because I like having my mind stimulated by things to think of. And when you sit up there talking about, you know, tarot and freaking stars and Libra with the Pisces with the Leo, I don't know if you caught that line he did, but yo, that stuff really has me sitting up there thinking and just a lot of the reflective thoughts, you know what I mean? So, you know, I look at Elzhi in a really dope place because I feel I'm not sure what everything he has going on, but a part of me feels like he should definitely be thriving right now. For real, for real. This is a time where it's just all like, yo, get that stuff out, you know. And I think the same thing with myself, you know. So this solid, you know, project. I'm just like, man, this is really dope. I've been hearing some really dope stuff about Conway. So hopefully that doesn't disappoint. Action Bronson just dropped an album. So there's some stuff. But hey, if you personally like my reviews, go ahead, leave a leave a comment, hit the like button, smash that subscribe button, because that all of those help me to know like, okay, yeah, let me go ahead and keep on dropping these reviews because y'all are digging it. And if you haven't, go ahead and check out my Nas King Disease album review. And also, I gotta let me go ahead and look at that real quick because I don't want to be saving all silly. Oh, Dave East Karma 3. Yeah, so yes. The other reviews that I have is the Nas King Disease and also the Dave East Karma 3. So definitely go check those out. And again, this is Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction. Hit the description, t-shirts, CBD, books, and more. My recent single Lift Us is out. So again, peace.